Very good afternoon, teacher Queen Elaine.
Good afternoon, sir.
I can call your name teacher Queenie.
Yes, sir. You may call me any way you want it. You
Okay,
can call
teacher
me Teacher
Queenie,
Queen.
introduce yourself.
Okay, so hi, sir. My name is Quinelin A. Manligoy. I'm 26 years old. I'm a Filipino and a kindergarten teacher right now. I am a bachelor degree holder of education, major in preschool. I graduated on 2018 on the April, and I got my license on the same year I graduated. And then I started my teaching career on 2019 with junior high school pupils, students, I mean, and I got my permanent teaching career in kindergarten on December 21 up until the present.
Very good. Share with me about your work experience. When I look at your resume, you teach kindergarten teacher, you mentioned ages 4 to 6 years old. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do. I do teach 4 to 6 years old kindergarten pupils, and as a public teacher here in the Philippines, I am used to handling diverse learners because my classroom is an inclusive classroom, in which means those mainstream pupils who are diagnosed with special needs were also included in my classroom, and I handle 56 pupils all by myself because here in the Philippines we do not get an assistant teacher. It is all the responsibilities are assigned to us, just the teacher, sir. And along with those pupils are the duties and responsibilities you have to always get throughout the year when they are with you, including the fairness inside the classroom, the way you teach the pupils, that you will always just to include those pupils with special needs. You don't have to separate them from the regular students because they also have the right to education. And we always prioritize those instances because our school is a special education friendly school. We offer special education program in our school, sir.
Very
That's
good.
all, sir.
Sure. Very good. Perfect. Okay. So, teacher, you okay. Tell me about the lesson plans for ages 4 to 6 years old.
Okay, so the lesson plans, we are bound to the 7 developmental domains of our lesson plan. We call it here the daily lesson log. It is the 7 domains were included there, like social development, emotional development, psychomotor development. And our goal is at the beginning of the year, the pupils must have to complete all the early childhood checklist. We call it that way, sir. It is a checklist where all the developmental domains were put in there, and then the teacher is the organizer, and she will handle the developmental of the children. She will going to check if the pupils have performed the domain that is written in there, and it is given by the national
Correct.
in the Department of Education here, sir.
Good answer. Next, why do you want to work in Singapore?
Well, I want to see work in Singapore, sir, because ever since my college, after I graduated, it is always my goal to teach abroad for my professional growth and also for my personal development because I like to um, explore the different places, the different cultures, different cultures and different traditions that are given to each of the country because every country is different. I know of that, and the teaching there is the teaching there is bound to the cultures and traditions. So I wanted to experience such teaching curriculum that is given in Singapore, because the curriculum there is not like our curriculum here in the Philippines. That's
Okay,
all, sir.
very good. Um, how is your health status or condition as of today? And
Well,
when was the last time you go for the medical checkup?
I did my medical checkup just last week. I think it's week of first week of July, sir. Yeah, I think it's first week of July, because it is our duty every start of the school year to give our medical certificate to the district or our district office here, sir. And it is written there that all my tests and all my, I do not have any abnormalities at all. It is all normal written in there, and it's the doctors. Um, it is the doctors that would sign the papers.
Good. Okay. If you are selected to work in Singapore, how soon can you come to Singapore?
I can go to Singapore on August, depending on the requirements that is needed by the school, sir. If I can do it on as soon as possible, then I can go to Singapore.
Okay, good. All right. What else? Okay. Work and everything. Tell me about what do you call that? Okay, about the lesson plan you did mention already. How do you conduct an outdoor activity for these children? You mentioned 4 to 6 years old. How do you conduct an
Ah,
outdoor activity?
yes, sir. So we have this activities every Friday that my pupils are I get them ready to explore the outside from what they learned from the inside of the classroom. I let them experience the outside by having an outdoor activities like planting, picking leaves, and categorizing them, and also how do plants, a process of plants in experience the real objects outside our classroom
Good.
that we cannot get to put inside. So I let them experience it in the outside, like the sunlight, so they will know what the weather is like, what is hot like. That's like, sir. It's like that.
Okay, good. Tell me, how do you conduct the safety regulations for the children while you are in teaching?
The safety regulation. Well, first, sir, I always make sure that there is no hazard places or hazard areas in my classroom. I always get those hazardous things out of the classroom, because their safety is my first priority. And also, I always use the toys that are friendly to the children, to the age 4 to 6 years old. I do not use plastics or the one you can choke or that could harm the pupils while they are having playtime or they are having their activity time. That's how I make sure that my classroom is safe, sir.
Very good. Tell me about how good is your interaction skills or interpersonal skills with other co-teachers of other teachers?
Well, I am a person who easily get along with others, sir. I always trust my coworkers, because I believe that in growing up in a school or in growing up in learning profession, I believe that those persons who are above you should always be respected, because they are the one who will guide you, especially if you are new. And I am a person who likes to give what I could give and help what I could help without asking for anything. And I always get to um they like they really like me also, sir.
Okay, good.
Maybe.
Good. Okay, so tell me why they should hire you.
Well, I think my educational background, my experiences, my dedication, my passion in teaching children is very exceptional, sir. And it is in my resume that I can assure you that if you hire me, well, I will be an asset for your school's progress, in which I believe that every school is looking for in order for their school to be recognized as one of the progressive school, I believe.
Good answer. Tell me about your weaknesses.
Well, I always dwell one thing at a time. That's my weakness, sir. I always give my best to one job, and I don't easily get distracted at all.
Mhm. Good. All right. What else? Health. Okay, good. Passport. You have a passport, right? You do
Yes,
have
sir,
a
I
passport.
have a passport.
Okay, good. Any commitment back in the Philippines? And tell me a little bit about your family background.
Oh well, my family we are five. I have five. We are seven in the family. I have four siblings, and my brother is a policeman. My
Mhm.
sister is a teacher also, and I'm with her on the same school. My the I am the third, and the fourth is a nursing graduate. She just graduated last week, and
Mhm.
our youngest is still in the senior high school level, sir.
Last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Well, I see myself 5 years from now, teaching these young minds with a very big heart. And I am seeing myself as a dedicated, as still a passionate teacher in teaching children and loving pupils, and also maybe have a family if ever it will be granted to me.
Okay, thank you so much, Teacher Queenie.
Yes,
All
sir.
is
Thank you
good.
so
So what
much.
I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send this a recorded Zoom, and then let's see. Hopefully that they will get back to me if you're shortlisted for the further interview. All right.
Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. Thank you so
Welcome. Bye.
much. Bye.